My name is Kelly Holkalter. I teach science here at Berthold, and this is the Bomber Buzz.
It's a great day in the Bomber Nation. You're listening to the Bomber Buzz. This is Principal Jacob Jenkins, and joining me today, as usual, is Dean of Students, Mr. Paul Rudolph. Paul, how's the day going?
It's going pretty well. Another great day.
Another great one. We've got a great show for you here today. We are talking with the Vice President of the FFA, Abby Finke, and she's going to be filling us in about districts. In a couple of weeks here, FFA is heading to districts down in Stanley, and they have a ton of kids that are participating in all sorts of different events, from Parley Pro to extemporaneous speaking and the Creed, and Abby's going to fill us in on all of that, and it'll be great.
Yep, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff.
Paul, we kick off our week next week with no school day.
No school on Monday, the reminder, right? No school on Monday, this September 30th.
So if you show up, you're going to have to hang out outside.
She might be locked.
yeah, you're not getting in.
Yeah, the teachers are in mine at our Redeemers doing a in-service, but nobody around here.
Tuesday is going to be a busy day. We've got our Bomber buddies are taking a trip to the pumpkin patch, and the preschool buddies with 5th and 6th grade are also taking a trip to the pumpkin patch. So that morning, the school's going to be pretty clear now.
Tuesday will be a little quiet in the morning.
Yeah, the pumpkin patch is going to be buzzing with bombers.
Yeah, and then those girls come back on Tuesday after being at the pumpkin patch all day, and they play basketball on Tuesday as well. So the elementary girls do.
Full day.
They will have a full day.
What else do we got going on next week?
Well, Monday, even though we don't have school, the junior high girls do play volleyball at home. They play Ned Rose at 4 o'clock and at 5 o'clock on Monday, the 30th. And then, like I said, there's Teacher Professional Development Day in mine where the whole kind of northwest area of the state gets together. Tuesday, October 1st, elementary basketball versus DLB at home, 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Girls volleyball at home as well. Play Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood at 4:45, 5:45, 7 o'clock day game times. C Squad JV varsity there. Not a lot of activity on Wednesday, just a normal school day. Thursday, elementary basketball heads to South Prairie at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock to play a game. And junior high girls volleyball, JV and varsity play Glenburn. So the junior high girls will play a 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock game in the old gym. And then the JV and varsity will play Glenburn in the new gym at 5:45 and 7. Friday the 4th, we head to Tioga for football. And then the 5th, we're on the road again with the girls volleyball team heads to Washburn-Wilton for a 16-team tournament. And then we host a big 16-team tournament here, junior high girls volleyball tournament in Berthold on October 5th as well. And then just a reminder today, as well as the Big Hay and Harvest Bowl, big community celebration with all of our agricultural friends and showing off tractors and different sprayers and some of the top of the line different machinery parts and our machinery tractors and combines and sprayers and balers and
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. It's a pretty exciting day. Kicks off around 4:45. Free will offering dinner from 5 o'clock to 6:30. The FFA kids have a bunch of animals, mutton busting at halftime of the ball game. A really, really nice event.
It's a great time.
Yep, and then just a reminder that the C Squad is in Kenmare, and the girls JV volleyball is in Kenmare on Saturday as well before we get off on the week. And since we were plugging the Hay and Harvest, we want to plug those other ones there. But Another full week. We keep her busy around here.
Yeah, it seems, that you get a week of kind of quiet and then there's not much quiet for a while.
Nope, and there won't be a whole lot of quiet through the rest of the month of October. She stays pretty busy.
Something that I'll throw on people's radar, we do have parent-teacher conferences that are going to be coming up on October 15th. It's the same day as we have a home volleyball game that night as well. We'll be sending out the link to sign up for conferences next week. So go ahead and watch for that link. We'll post it on our website. We'll send it out as a notification as well. So something to keep in mind for October. Also looking further ahead in October, there is no school on the 17th and the 18th. Those are days off for teachers that want to go to teachers convention. So no school on the 17th and the 18th. So full month of October, full week next week. Hay and harvest tonight. There's a lot that's going on.
You shouldn't complain about not having anything to do.
That's right. Well, we, as I said, we got Abby Finke coming up here. A little shorter episode this week, but one that's still pretty great. So stay tuned with us and hear about Abby and all the great things that are going on in FFA right here on the Bomber Buzz. Sidelines Bar and Grill, located in downtown Berthold, is your go-to for a tasty meal and a cold drink. Come on down for lunch or after a hard day of work. From burgers and wraps to chicken strips, mozzarella sticks, and more, Sidelines will fill you up and satisfy your cravings. Enjoy great friends and conversation over a refreshing beverage or two. When you're looking for somewhere to relax, Sidelines Bar and Grill has you covered. Sidelines Bar and Grill is a proud sponsor of the Bomber Nation.
And here's my fact for the day. Our Earth is spinning at 1,037 miles per hour, and we're traveling around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour. And now you know.
We're back here on the Bomber Buzz, and joining us right now is the Vice President of the FFA, Abby Finke. Abby, welcome to the Bomber Buzz.
Hi.
It's great to have you here with us.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
It takes a little bit to get used to talking into a microphone and hearing your own voice. Abby, why don't you tell us a little bit about FFA? Just maybe some about what your mission is, what you guys do, and why people should join.
So in FFA right now, it's the future farmers of America, but it's not just agriculture related. It's a good program for, I think, everyone to be in, for a lot of like community outreach. And it really helps you with like future employment and a lot of future skills you might need. And I think it's a really good organization that everyone should be a part of if they can.
How long have you been a member of FFA?
I've been a member of FFA since 7th grade, so for the past 3 years.
Awesome. You're already vice president. How about that?
Yes.
That's pretty great. Now, I like what you said about FFA, that it's not just farmers. There's so many different aspects to FFA. And one of the things that you guys do, you do competitions and different things like that. And we have a big one coming up, right?
Mm-hmm. We have districts coming up is October 9th, which is a really fun day where we all get together in Stanley and compete in different contests to show the skills we've been working on.
So what kind of contests will you be competing in?
So this year I will be competing in Parley Pro and an FFA demonstration.
All right. So for those of us that are uninitiated, what is Parley Pro?
Parley Pro is parliamentary procedure. It follows Robert's Rules of Orders. It's how to correctly handle a meeting and proceed with business that a meeting or organization would want to work on. And it's probably my favorite FFA contest. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so what makes it so fun?
It's a lot of fun because you get to debate between your fellow peers. Everyone gets 2 debates for each motion you talk about, and it's either A-related or you can really like insert your own opinions on it, and I really like it about that.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of quick thinking.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So do they give you the topic then, or is that something that you make up on your own on the day?
So for Parley Pro, they present you with 2 main motions, topics that you have to talk about. In your debate, you can talk about whatever you want, your thoughts on it, and they will also give you different things to do throughout the meeting, such as holding a recess, having limits of debate, and from there you have to see if you want to proceed with them or if you want to fail them.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
I sat in on one yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool.
How long do you have? Like, is it timed event?
Yes, it's a timed event. There's 2 different levels of parliamentary procedure. There's the senior Parley Pro, and then there's a junior level, which is conduct of chapter meetings. I think for conduct you have about 12 minutes, but I know for Parley Pro, which is what I'm in, you only get 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right. And how do they judge you then? How are you scored?
They're judged on, of course, if you stay in time, And then they're also job on the fluency of how you're speaking, if you get all of your motions done and if you do them correctly, and pretty much just how well the meeting is going throughout it.
That's really neat. Paul, you said you got to sit in on
That
one
is,
of their...
I watched the 8th graders yesterday. They're just learning. But yeah, I watched the 8th graders yesterday kind of go through a demonstration. Now they were given kind of what they were supposed to say, and they're just learning how to, what you can second and when you can second, and
Sure.
the discussion and all that kind of stuff. It was really good. They did a nice job, and it was fun to see them, step up and show some confidence and speak in front of their peers. And yeah, I thought they did a great job.
I mean, I think this is a great example of, again, kind of what you said, Abby, about how there's more than just agriculture. I mean, this is soft skills. This is like critical thinking about evaluating a subject, working with people, cooperation, knowing what Robert's rules are, because I suppose you can't just blurt out however you want.
No, you can't.
So there's procedure you got to learn. I mean, that's a lot. There's a lot involved in that.
It's good stuff. What's the other contest? You said you'd be doing a demo, an ag-related demo. What are you demoing?
So for this year, it's up to sophomores that can do an egg-related demo. I'm doing mine about how to DNA test your cattle. So that's what I will be demonstrating.
Which was interesting as well. I got to sit in on that one as well.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good day. I saw that one, and then I saw AI and a demonstration of an AI on a cow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you want to give your presentation on the buzz here?
Oh, what? Oh, right.
I'm just teasing.
Okay.
How about what are some of the other ones like? What are some of the other students going to be participating in?
So, like I said, Parley Pro is what I'm doing, and that's what all of the main officers are also doing. Conduct of chapter meetings is what I brought up earlier, like the junior Parley Pro, which is some of like the 7th and 8th graders. And then there's also creed speaking, which is when someone speaks the FFA creed. That's what Lorelai is doing. And then employment skills, Owen is doing that this year. And that's actually a really interesting competition. It's where you put in like a job resume, and it's like you sit down for a job interview and you have to go through it, and you're judged off of like employment and why they should hire you for your job.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. There's a couple more. There's also extemporaneous speaking, which is what Carter is doing this year. I think he's done it the past couple years. It's where they give about 5 topics in front of you, and you have 30 minutes to prepare a speech that has to be, I want to say, 5 to 10 minutes. And then you have to give a speech on that. And then there's Green Hand quiz, which is like a junior quiz, and then a senior quiz. And then there's also prepared public speaking, but I don't think anyone's doing that this year. So
That's awesome. I got to judge the extemp last year and watch Carter. He did a great job.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he really likes it. Yeah, it sounds like a fun contest.
Yeah, well, you got to be really quick on your feet with something like that because, like you said, you got 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I can't remember exactly, to prepare a topic that you're just, now I'm learning about this and I'm going to figure this out. It's pretty great.
Who are some of the other members? Like you said, Lorelai will be competing and Carter will be competing. Who are some of the other ones that'll be heading to Stanley on Wednesday for the district meet?
So yeah, like I said, the Parley Pro, which are the main officers. So me, Carter will be acting as the president, Sadie Lemire as the secretary, Emma Inman as the treasurer, and then Addison Nesham as the reporter, and then Cimarron Aspik as the sentinel, and then Owen Inman as the advisor for Parley Pro. And then conduct, it's like some of the junior high girls and boys, Allie, Autumn, Mariah, Parker, Gwen, Lorelai, and Brody will be doing that. And yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's just curious as to who are some of the other ones that will be competing. And that's Wednesday over in Stanley, yeah? Mm-hmm. Wednesday, October 9th, I believe.
Yes.
So now you go and you compete in Stanley, and then if you place, what happens next?
So from districts, you can go on to the state level. At districts, if you get first or second, you're automatically selected to go to the state level, which will be held in, I want to say, Bismarck. And then from there, if you get first place, you can go and compete at National Convention, which is coming up this fall, and that's in Indianapolis.
And you guys are going down there regardless, right? So you'll be going to nationals.
Yeah, we went to nationals last year, and it was a lot of fun. It was like an amazing experience, really like something I've never really been to or seen before. So Sadie won Creed speaking last year, so she gets to go to nationals to compete this year, while the rest of us will just be going to attend.
That's awesome. You get to go support her. And how big of a, like we think, okay, so Stanley's our local scale. How much bigger scale is nationals then?
It's crazy. Like, I know my parents or advisors would talk about like the scale of it, but you truly can't like wrap your head around it until you get there. It's hosted, part of the convention is hosted at the Lucas Oil Stadium, which is like the Indianapolis Colts, their home field. And the FFA kids, all FFA kids in the same blue jacket, took up half of it, and it was full capacity. And there were some kids on the floor. Like, it was a surreal experience.
That's really neat.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And nationals is that in November? Am I remembering that right?
Mm-hmm. This year for nationals, we'll be driving down. So we're going to leave either Saturday or Sunday. I want to say maybe the 23rd or the 24th. And then we'll be coming back that next Saturday.
Right on. Well, that sounds really great. Paul, anything else you'd like to ask Abby here?
No, that was fantastic. I thought it was just what we were looking for, to learn a little bit about the district competition and just how it all works, and let the rest of the Bomber Nation know all about it.
Yeah, Abby, anything else that you'd like to say about FFA or the competition or anything at all?
Probably that it's just a really amazing experience, and if you can, you should come to a couple meetings, see if it's what you're interested in. And yeah, I just think it's a really awesome opportunity for everyone to be a part of.
How often do you guys meet?
We meet all member meetings monthly. Sometimes we do community outreach programs, or sometimes we just get together, discuss current events, and have a nice meal.
That's great. So if you are interested in FFA, make sure to talk to Abby. Miss Philippek is the FFA teacher advisor. Come to a meeting, check things out. If you're a community member and FFA interests you, I know that they're always welcome or volunteer help and things like that. Abby, thanks for being on the Bomber Buzz. It was great talking with you today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Stay with us. We got some more coming up next. Genesis Seed Solutions, located in the Bomber Nation, is committed to utilizing the region's best producers to make sure your seed is grown with the utmost attention and most economical agronomic practices. Genesis Seed buys, sells, processes, conditions, and packages on-site with top-of-the-line equipment. From harvest to market, Genesis Seed will help you with all of your needs. Visit Genesis Seed today to learn more. Genesis Seed is a proud sponsor of the Bomber Nation. Thanks for joining us today on the Bomber Buzz. Lots of great things going on. We look forward to seeing everyone out at the hay and harvest. Make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast so that you can be notified of all of our new episodes. Lots of activities. Make sure to check our website to see the full list of everything that's going to be happening. We hope that you have a great week. Taking us out today is the Berthold Band. Fly high, Bombers.